I have had this conversation many times about what is the best way to collect artist signatures, and out of all the conversations I have had, many of them believe that the best way to collect them is to go to comic conventions. They claim that if you go, you have a higher chance of getting the signatures you want compared to magic events. Well, I beg to differ. If you want to signature hunt, don't heavily rely on magic events or comic conventions. Instead, go to where the people congregate. If you are very determined to collect them, check art event listings, frequent their social networks, and find out whether they accept mail-ins or not. The more you know, the greater the chance you are going to get the signatures you want. But before you embark on this, there are some things you want to take into consideration. If you are doing mail-ins, you have to keep a very strict promise to every artist that accepts them that you shall not resell. Most artists who sign by mail are doing this in their free time out of personal appreciation. What they do not appreciate are others exploiting their free time for you to profiteer off of it. By reselling, you have just ruined it for everyone else. The consequence is often stricter crowd controls to even closing the doors altogether. If your intention is to resell, it has to be part of a business arrangement. The grand majority of artists usually don't sign unless it is part of the arrangement. Most of the more significant artists have that in place so that they can focus on work. In addition to that strict promise, be sure to check their policies and always remember to pay for round-trip shipping. Following these simple rules shall keep you out of trouble. Now, if you plan to go all the way in signature hunting, art events are your best bet to get a hold of nearly anyone. Events such as art workshops, IlluxCon, and Spectrum Art Live are where you want to be. Most names are more likely to show up there than if you were to heavily rely on comic conventions and magic events alone. Your cost of entry will vary, but it's well worth it. The drawback to these events is that you'll be limited to around 20 items per artist, and no more than one playset of any one given card. Remember that this is not a mass signing event, so it is best to pick the ones you like the most and ask them if it is okay for them to sign. Always indicate the amount you brought and bring your own Sharpie. The less you bring, the more likely they'll sign. I hope this video was very helpful on how to do signature hunting. For further reading, please check out Randy Gallegos' article in the link below. Thank you.